What's up everyone, it's your boy JE. Welcome back to my channel. You're basically on this video because you're experiencing problems with your sim rig just like the way I do. First thing, my sequential shifter stops working, and when you try to calibrate the edge shifter, it's going on a different gear numbers. Like for example, if you put it on 1, it will show 3. If you put it on 7, it will show 5, something like that. I tried to fix it by checking what's available online, and I wasn't able to fix it. And then I also have the problem of my pedals disconnecting to my wheelbase, and I also have the problem of losing the force feedback of my wheels. Anyways, I'm gonna show you first the issues that I currently faced, and then I will show you later in case I was able to fix it. Alright? So first things first, let me tour you on my sim rig. These are my wheels for GT, for GT also, and for F1. And this is my circular wheel for roaming around. So basically, it all works well without problems until I install this thing right here. It's all over the bottom of the seat and also in the front pedal. So I have 2 base shakers in the front and I have 3 on the back. Left, right front, left, right back, and the central one on the bottom of this one. After I installed that one, I started to have problems. So I'm gonna show you the problem first. So I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, so my wheelbase is working fine. Let me just switch it to PC because it's currently connected to PS. Let me reach it. It should work. Alright. So it's all connected, as you can see. It's all detected. The wheelbase, the hub, and the pedals. Let me check it here. Wheelbase. And then steering. I'm gonna share you the information why this one is here. And this is the pedal. It's all working. Let me try. See? It's all working. Brakes. Stepping on it. Even the handbrake, this one. It's gonna be working. All working fine. And then I'm gonna go to the shifter. See, I'm gonna put it on 1. It's on 1. And so on 2, 3, on 3, 4, on 4. Everything works well. Okay? 6, 7. This is the one. I'll put it on reverse. All goods. But when I ship it to sequential mode, let me just switch it from the back. Okay? You can see it's on the sequential mode. It is showing that it's pressed. It's pressed on something. But I'm not pressing anything. This is the gear up, gear down. But it's showing something here. See, when I put gear up, it will gear up, I will release. It goes up directly to the downshift. And also, if you go to the wheelbase, if you are on the H pattern, so if you are on the H pattern, the steering wheel, it will show that it is pressing down. See, this one, it's pressing down. Even the LB together because it's the same button. Now, when I remove the shifter plug, it will disappear. That means it's not pressing anything. So it's kind of grounded. So when I put it back, it will press again. So basically what's happening is I was able to manage to play the manual shift, but I will not able to play the paddle shifter in case this is connected. So what I need to do is I need to disconnect before I can use the paddle shifter. So that's my current problem with the shifter. Now, there's more to this. What will happen now is I'm gonna open the game and then I will show you that in the middle of the game, my pedal will be disconnected. Now at the moment, it's not disconnecting. You can see from here. But once I start playing, the problem will occur. Let's try to play. Now let me try to play and let's see what's gonna happen. I haven't even started yet. See? It's already disconnected. It's already disconnected. The icon is not showing anymore. And the pedal here, it changed the icon. That means it's not connected anymore. See? When I step, it's not working anymore. I haven't even started yet. Look. It's already not working. So that's one of the problems. Let me try to disconnect it and connect. It will work again. I'll just disconnect for the meantime. Disconnect and connect. It's connected again. See, the pedal is now connected again. After I disconnect and connect, the pedal is there again. And you can see it here also, that it's connected. Oh, it disconnect again. See, that's one of the problem that I'm having. That's the pedal one. And also the shifter. The paddle shifter itself, when you press the up button, it will press down. So it's not working properly. To be able for it to work properly, I need to remove this from the connection. I just remove this one. And everything will work if I'm using one of those with the paddle shifter. It's gonna work without it. Just disconnect it, it's gonna work. But that's not the solution that I want. I still wanted to play normally, just like the way I do before. As I mentioned earlier, I don't have the problem until I installed the bass shakers. At first, it was 2 only, front and back. It was working properly. And then when I add and make it 5, that's where this kind of crazy things happens. So basically, after reading a lot, testing a lot for almost a week, I even open it and then fix the PCB, something like that they are doing on the internet, and it's still the same. So basically, I don't think that's where the problem is. Basically, where I saw the problem is in here. But of course, I don't want to sacrifice it. This is the, what you call this? These are the bass shakers. Once I turn it off, everything will work well. I will be able to play again. So this will appear again. Now let's try to play. Very quick only. Working well with no issues. See, the interference is coming from the bass shaker, but of course without it I cannot feel the rig. I can only feel the force feedback. Sometimes also when I turn this on, what will happen is the force feedback will disappear and the pedal will disappear also, and it will be totally useless. So basically, the problem is coming from the bass shakers. For what reason? I tried to search for a lot of information online, and it always brings me to the EMI issue. If you are watching this, to check if you have EMI problems, because I think I do. And this is what my last resort at the moment. On this video, we're gonna fix the pedal issue, the shifter issue, and the EMI issue. These 3 main reasons why I wasn't able to play properly at the very moment. So let's stop playing at the moment. Let me just break. Let's stop playing and let me continue what we will do for today's video. So since I was thinking it's a grounding issue, I went to the local market, and here it is. These are the ones. I was thinking that the ground is the problem on this rig. So the rig is being grounded and the electromagnetic interface is being interrupted for some reason. That's what I've read. I'm not sure about it, but I'm gonna try. So I tried to replace the cables, by the way. I replaced the cables, it's still the same. I opened the gearbox and clean everything inside. Put tape at the back of the PCB, just like what the others do. And it's all the same. So let me try to fix it by doing this. I went to the local market here and I sourced out this equipments. What I will do, because this one comes from the United States, so it has this power outlet. And then at the same time, my wheelbase is from Europe, so it's like this. Yeah, this is the power. So we are in Qatar. Basically, we are using the 3 pins, just like this one. This one. So what I did, this is just my own thoughts. I hope it's gonna work, because if it do, then watching this video will lead you to do as well, if just in case you're having the same problems. So I bought a terminator wire to change the wire of my sim rig. This is a high quality one. Don't just buy those cheap wires, so it will not make problem on your rig. So this is the first one. And I bought also this one, the power adapter that has the same pins for my bass shaker, because this one, it's currently connected directly. You cannot replace it. So I bought an AC adapter that will work for it, which is this one, these 3. 1, 2, and 3. So these are the powers. It's not expensive, guys, by the way, it's because I just buy it from the local store. And then I bought, this is just a power tester. And I also bought this one. This one is a ground wire. I let them customize it for me, which to put like this one. Because I read on the internet also that some EMI interface could be fixed by just grounding your PC to rig or either to your pedal. So this is gonna be my last resort. If the power cable didn't fix the grounding issues, then I'm gonna try the ground as well. And then you can copy this fix as well, so you don't have to worry about thinking that your sim rig is not working. But technically, it just have an EMI interference. Okay, let me do the work first by fixing this to my rigs, and I'll keep you updated with the next scenarios.
The skyline's blowing, takes me back in time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young.
Yeah guys, medyo pinagpawisan ako, pero moment of truth. So what I did is I already removed all the old cables and replace it for the meantime. For the meantime, it's kind of messed up. Don't mind it, it will be fixed later on. So let me just check if everything is working. Everything is with light, and with light. So 3 is working with the new cables. The other one is on the back. And let me power it up. And I changed also the wire of the wheelbase. Let's try, and I'll give you the verdict. Hopefully it works without putting the grounding. So basically, I just changed all the wires with ground because the power outlet here in Qatar contains the ground part already, which it doesn't exist on the European plug and on the US plug. By changing it with that, hopefully it will fix the problem. But anyhow, if this initial fix will not work, then basically we will go to the to the second one, or to the additional one, which is the ground. Okay, let me try to fire it up and I'll update you in a moment. Alright, so moment of truth, let me try to fire it up. Okay, let me turn on the wheelbase. Alright, everything is recognized. Wheelbase, steering, pedals, shifter. Alright. Okay, shifter works well. Steering, okay. Pedals are connected. Okay, everything works well. But let me try to play a game. Let's see if it's gonna work. Cross fingers. So while you're waiting there, I'm gonna show it to you here. So here, everything is connected. The wheelbase, the shifter, the pedals. Okay. Let me just run the game, and hopefully it should work. But I forgot. Let me open also the SIM hub, because this is one of the reasons why it wasn't working before. So let's try to run the base shakers first. I didn't turn it on yet. Sorry, I forgot. Maybe that's why it's working, because I didn't turn it on. Hopefully it's not the reason. But basically, yeah, it's working now. If you're hearing the bass. Okay, so bass shakers are working fine. Now let me run the game. Hopefully I will not be disconnected. Oh, I'm not disconnected. Let me run it a very long way. Let's try if it's gonna work long. And by the way, all the shakers are working. Is it working, the bass shakers? You see the bass shakers are working. Yeah, it's working. It's working well. Okay, I think I'm seeing some brightness here, or I'm seeing white lights. Wait, something happens. What happened? Unfortunately, it disappears again. So it didn't work. So basically, most probably, I needed the grounding. Yeah, it disappears again. after running the base shaker. Let me try it one time. Disappears again. I remove the base shakers. Let's see. All goods. So the problem still exists. So what I'm gonna do now is, the last thing that I need to try is the grounding, which is this one. This one. First things first, I'm gonna need to ground the PC between the rig, and then I'm gonna try out if it's gonna work. Changing the power won't work at all. So I don't think you should try what I did because it's the same. Maybe this one will fix it.
So that's the area where I attach my grounding on the PC, and that's the area where I attach my grounding on the pedal.
So guys, moment of truth. I just installed the ground wires from the PC to the pedals because when I tried to test using the multimeter, most of the currency or the grounds are flowing through the pedals itself. So I connected it through the pedals and to the back of the PC. When it becomes successful, I will show it to you later. I hope. Let's check. If it doesn't, it all ends up to nothing. Cross finger, cross finger. I hope it will all work. So if this works, basically only that single piece of wire fixed the problem of those three problems. The AMI problem, the shifter, and the pedals. Basically the shifter is just the basic. But most important is the pedal is disconnecting when the base shaker is activated. Shifter is working, pedals are connected, steering wheel. It's not showing anything anymore. I think it's gonna work, maybe it's gonna work because I don't see the flickering thing anymore here, because before it was flickering. The pedal icon, it was flickering. Now it's not flickering, let's try to use it. I hope it will work! Technically, if I remove the base shakers, it will work normally, without any problem. But I don't want to remove it. I just added it to add value on the rig. Why would I remove it? I will try to look for the fix to make it work all together. And this is the last resort that I have. So far, it's not disconnecting so far. So these are the one, if you can see it from the screen. Wheel base is okay, pedals is okay, shifter is okay. It's all working. I think let me open it together. So let's see if it's not gonna disconnect. Okay. Yes, it's all working. Let me try to run for a couple of minutes, just to confirm that it's all good. Disconnecting anymore. Woo, that ground is basically a time saver. Yeah, I can feel the rig now. It's all working good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's all goods. All goods. That's the only fix that you're gonna need. Just ground. If you're having this issue, just ground your pedal. Just ground your pedal to your PC. I will show you the way how I ground it. I'm just gonna fix it later, but I'm gonna show it to you how I did it. For Fanatec users, that's the one. This is the one. I put the ground in there from here. Yes. And then I connected it directly to here. I connected it on the Alienware's, what you call this, the radio antenna button. I just clip it there. That's it basically. So it's now grounded together. And it works like a charm. Guys, for the confirmation, I'm gonna try also the sequential if it's gonna work. So I changed the wheel. Working fine. Downshift. Downshift. It's downshift protection. All working good. Base shakers, force feedback, paddle shifters, everything is working well. All goods in the hood. Peace out. Yeah guys, I can confirm that that is the final fix for this video, and hopefully you get something from this and you find value at least on this video. I appreciate the like. You can also subscribe on my channel. To all Fanatec users there that don't have the answers of your rig disconnecting pedal or it's making conflict on your shifter, it's all fixed by just grounding it together. To sum it up, the problem occurs when I added all the base shakers on the rig. Maybe because there's too much rounding on my rig already. And how did I fix this? It's by just grounding a simple wire from PC to the rig. And that all fixed the problem. I also tried replacing all those wires just like what I shown you earlier, but I don't think that's the fix because nothing happens initially. The good thing is we finally fixed it. That's it for me. And I hope you like this video. And if you do, hit that thumbs up button. As always, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see more of my videos or if you want me to make more videos about sim racing or my sim equipments, maybe anything under the sun. And that's it for me. See you next time. Bye.
The skyline's blowing, takes me back in time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young.